all sports fans want something about their heroes and people who they admire. It doesn't have to be sports only. It could be films, arts, theater, you name it, everything. So as a kid, I used to collect photographs from the sports magazines of my heroes, cricketing heroes like ML Jesse, my all-time hero, and Tiger Pataudi, Farooq Engineer, all these names. Their photographs, as soon as they appeared in the sports magazine, I would cut it, and I had a very good scrapbook. And only the other day, while sort of cleaning up my house, I am looking for some old stuff. I found that scrapbook when I, as a schoolboy, had gone and collected these pictures from the sports magazines. Even for wrestling photographs, for wrestling posters, when there was the freestyle wrestling in India, the Dara Singh was the big man. He was the unbeaten champion in the freestyle wrestling, which is like the WWF today. And so whenever there was a poster that would come up, informing about where it was on Wednesdays and Saturdays, those wrestling bouts. So Wednesday, who would be playing who, and there would obviously be a big picture with that post, with that the poster that had been stuck. And I would then go and with the blade early in the morning when they would put the posters, and then cut only the picture of Dara Singh or Randhawa and stick it in my book. So with these kind of things happening, then you want some sort of a memento from a player. And that's what what was a scrapbook in those days is NFTs in today's digital world. And that's how I sort of got interested in the fact that maybe some of my well-wishers, those who have followed my career, those who have been my big supporters, they might want, and who I have not been able to meet. And that's what happens in life. You get letters from so many people saying that they're fans of yours and they want you to score runs and they want you to do this, but you never get to meet them because of the distance. And if they want something which they can keep, which makes them feel a little connection with me, then I'm happy to be a part of it. And that's how this NFT thing has come about. You remember also in the old days, there used to be the thumbs up bottle caps. Underneath the cap there would be a picture of a cricketer, or the flicker books where there was me playing a hook shot or me playing a drive. So you flick the book, and the other side, the same flicker book, the other side, when you did that, then it was me endorsing the thumbs up drink and drinking thumbs up. So those are the kind of mementos that people used to keep in those days. But now I think we're looking at NFTs. We've got about 2 or 3 series. The first series is where it'll be more of Emblem Artworks, which will be about 10,000 of those Emblem Artworks. Those will be that will be the first NFT drop. The second and the third series will be more about my career, about me getting to the 10,000 run, my debut series where I got 700 plus runs. So those will be the things that will be on offer in the second and the third series. Then there's also a virtual Hall of Fame, which is the most exciting part, I think, about this NFT. I'm really excited because I think to be able to, the way technology is moving, it's just been amazing. And while I've been a little bit slow on the, as far as getting onto the technology bandwagon, and I've restricted myself basically to Instagram and not to Twitter and the other public media outlets. I just think it's an exciting phenomenon. It is something that when I look at it, I see my mother-in-law, for example. My mother-in-law is now 95 years old, And for her to be able to, with the technology that is available, to be able to, she's on her own. And sometimes for her to be able to pass the time of the day, you can see only so much of television. But the television is a content where you don't really have control over it. While with the phone that you have or the laptop that you have control over the content that you want to see. So I think that kind of the way technology has moved has been really phenomenal. And while I know I appreciate and I confess that I've been a bit slow to start with, I think I'm just getting the hang of it. And this NFT phenomenon just excites me beyond measure.